Hello everybody and welcome back to another part of Shadow Piece. Today we continue with the third act of the Wano arc. And let me tell you, there's going to be some slicing and dicing today, so don't turn off now. So let us resume the rooftop battle. Last week we had a bit of a check-in with everybody going on with their battles against some of the Tobiropo, some battles going on there, Hawkback doing some medicine stuff, and all these other things were going on all around Onigashima. But today we're going to resume our battle on the rooftop. The Supernova, Ryuma and Moria are all wounded. Well, some more than others, if I had to call it that. Because only Moria has a truce with Big Mom, the younger generation decided that they have to split up the two emperors. Otherwise, this whole thing is probably going to fail, because two emperors, handling them both at the same time, is just too much for Law, Kid, Killer, and... Moria is not really in the same boat as them, if you had to call it anything. So, however, that won't happen immediately. As a duo, the two Yonko are nearly the most powerful thing in the entirety of One Piece probably. But here they are now actually fighting together against this younger generation and Moria and Ryuma. So now they perform an attack called Hakai, which is just called Destruction I think, or in our English translation it's like Ocean Sovereignty, which is just their attack showing that they are the most powerful beings on the ocean. If there was not one person here. This is a wide range, unavoidable wave of complete destruction that would completely murder most of the people in the One Piece universe probably. But the raid has another legend that those two probably didn't expect to be actually this strong. The god of the blade, Ryuma, is once again in the world of the living. And his role in this fight is to protect the future of Wano, his island, his hometown, his home village, his home island. Everything that he cared for, and thus he parries the attack away from his allies, destroying another big part of the giant skull. Unlike Zoro, who could only block it and was like very badly hurt after his attack, Ryuma basically casually parries this attack away, making the skull on the maybe there where already one horn was cut, or on the other side where the horn was still intact. Just an entirety of this skull part is now obliterated from the force that this attack had. But now Moria takes this opportunity to attack Kaido. Kaido is surprised by the power that Ryuma had and thus is caught a bit off guard, and this is the opportunity for Moria to launch another new attack called Samael's Fury. Once again, Moria's arms get enveloped by his green flames, but this time he makes the fire spread further onto his swords. Because don't forget that Moria is also a trained swordsman, additionally to being a very well versed fighter with his fists and his body in general. So now there are his swords, not only covered in the green flames of hell, but also covered in his advanced armament haki. So he prepares a powerful attack against Kaido. And Kaido, well, he barely manages to dodge the attack. But with barely I mean that the attack leaves a bleeding cut on his face. Just imagine the attack leaves like an energy blade comes out with the flames and everything out of Moria's slash, and it just flies very closely by Kaido's cheek, his cheek on the face, and just leaves a bleeding cut there. So now let's continue. Kaido quickly follows up with a Boro Breath that Moria dodges just as easily, with his movement abilities like Seer's movement or just his shadow abilities. However, the follow attack afterwards is too fast and Moria gets hit on by Kaido's Kosanse Ragnarok, which is just a powerful attack that Kaido uses in his hybrid dragon form, and it sends Moria flying, leaving him out of the battle for now. While this was happening, Kid prepared an airtight metal box, which Law used Shambles to trap Zeus in. So now all of this is going on, and Ryuma uses Homurasaki Kamigami no Shison to cut Prometheus into little pieces. This attack from Ryuma is something that he was inspired by Kinemon, because the Homurasaki is just a flame split attack from Kinemon, which is used to cut flame into different pieces. But the Kamigami no Shison, well, that's his part, because he's the sword god. So he cuts Prometheus into pieces, and Killer, well, he's chasing around Napoleon to make sure that he's also separated from Big Mom. And this is also giving a big opportunity for the people. Kid uses this opportunity to get the attention of Lin Lin. And fires off his punk pistols, another attack used by his mech and fruit. So these attacks are not that much of a big deal. Big Mom just easily repels them before punching Kid into the ground. And, well, what would the guy do if he's on the ground? The supernova didn't just let him be hit for nothing. This was all part of his plan. While in contact with Miss Charlotte, he attaches some scrap to her and uses his repel technique to make Big Mom levitate or float into the ground. This time she is not flying because of Prometheus and Zeus. She's flying because of Kid's devil fruit powers. And Law, well, he quickly follows that up with his own tucked ability to launch a massive boulder at Big Mom, pushing her off the island. And here we are. Big Mom is falling off Onigashima. Without Zeus or Prometheus being able to catch her, she's just falling and falling down the island. But that is until, well, there is someone who's keeping Kaido intact for now. Charlotte Linden is scared. She's actually scared. She's shocked that something like this happened. And Big Mom is falling into the open scene. Until Kaido manages to occupy Ryuma, whose current was busy cutting Prometheus up, but Kaido is at least occupying Ryuma. And this gives a chance to Napoleon and Prometheus to actually go to Big Mom and save her from drowning. Well, this is also the point where Charlotte Linden praises Prometheus and Napoleon for saving her, while criticizing Zeus on the other hand, because Zeus is still captured in the part that the Kid made, and well, that's not a good look in front of his mom. So leading this all leads the Sun Homie to make a request to its owner, because he saw something that would be quite useful and probably better than having just Zeus, who's always getting captured and not really useful. So Kid and Killer chase after Big Mom, who is flying somewhere, when they notice something strange going on in the sky. Just as Kaido was about to attack Ryuma, Law uses his ability to switch the position with the God of the Blade. He then stabs Kaido in his throat with an injection, like the injection shot, one of Law's techniques. Kaido's follow-up attack gets mostly blocked by Law's ability called Curtain, which is just there are curtain rooms in Doctor Rooms, so Law can use a curtain, which is apparently almost strong enough to block an entire attack of one of the strongest characters in One Piece. Well, it blocks it so much that Law doesn't get badly hurt, but he still gets knocked back quite a bit. And Ryuma wants to give the young ones enough time to prepare the techniques, so he uses another of his original attacks, which is called Fourth Form, Warrior Spirits. And here we have it. Ryuma uses all of his techniques, making Kaido managing to scar Kaido with his attack, leaving the Emperor, well, shocked. He didn't expect that this would happen. The whole Ryuma thing is still confusing to him, especially how could a zombie be this strong? What and how did Moria do to produce this warrior? Because Kaido knows that Moria can do zombies with the shadows of people. And the stronger the body and the stronger the shadow, the stronger the person. But this Ryuma is strong enough to fight against Kaido. He fought against all of the scabbards and none of them managed to fight one against one against him like Ryuma is doing right now. So none of the scabbards should be the wielder the shadows that are inside of Ryuma. So this leaves Kaido to ask. He's looking around there and just thinks how is this possible? But instead of just thinking, he just bluntly asks, Ryuma, what are you? How are you this strong? What is going on here? You shouldn't be this. You're just a zombie. And this leads Ryuma to answer. A zombie? Truly, I may have been nothing but a zombie when young Moria first put a shadow in my corpse. But things have changed. Moria has changed. Even if he hasn't noticed it yet. I am no mere zombie. I have come back from the realm of the dead. My name is Shimotsuki Ryuma, the god of the blade. And let me be honest, rookie. If this was my battle and not Moria's, you would have already been dead. So don't try me. Kaido is sweating. The haki coming from Ryuma is like nothing he has ever felt before. This one ancient samurai is enough to topple the current world if he really wanted to. It's not like Kaido knows strong people. He met Roger, he met Rox back. He met all these people, but Ryuma is actually kind of scaring him. Out of anger that Maria stole this corpse and somehow managed to revive it, Kaido strikes once again with his Raime Hake, which this time gets blocked by Maria. So Maria is here, and Maria smiles. Maria is ready to continue this battle. He smiles and says, "This battle has been proven useful. Besides the act of revenge, I now know this battle will prove to improve me even further to be the strongest person in this world." So Maria is there. After blocking this attack, he also tells Kaido that he now understands that there is a possibility to use Conqueror's Haki not only to knock out weaklings or to clash it in the basic form, it's also used to infuse it in attacks of the fists, the swords and everything to make them even more powerful. Which in turn basically just makes the Emperor laugh. Because Kaido thinks that Maria is not worthy of this technique. He says that only the mightiest can use such a technique, and Maria, well, he's not really part of the mightiest people in Kaido's opinion. He's just a loser. He lost not once, back like over a few decades ago. He already lost twice, I think, in the entirety of this arc on Wano right now. Maria is not on a good track record against Kaido. But again, Kaido gets proven wrong instantly. With insane speed, Maria closes the distance to Kaido before using his Conqueror Haki attack. He is now he's using it, he's trying to use it. First he uses his sword to knock away Kaido's Kanabo to leave him open for the other attacks. Then he jumps up, grabbing Kaido by the horns and pulling him down, making sure that he's close enough to his body to slam his knees straight into the face of Kaido. All of this naturally covered into Conqueror's Haki, which results obviously in the Emperor falling onto the floor, because this is a series of attacks that even Kaido has felt. Maria looks at Ryuma as he heard his speech, but this wasn't the time for questions, even though he for sure had a lot of them right now. So all he does is tell Ryuma and Law, the only people who are still there, to go down and let him take Kaido in a 1-versus-1 battle. This is his fight and he will finish it. Unfortunately, there is something that Maria hasn't thought about. Now he's one-on-one, that means he doesn't have any breaks, he doesn't get to recover. And due to his inexperience in using Conqueror's Haki, he still is on the losing side of this battle. However, that doesn't mean that Kaido is not getting hurt. Maria gets a lot of hits on him and it slices on Kaido as well, here and there. So after multiple exchanges of attacks with, I guess, another Satan's Judgment or all of these other attacks that Maria has used over the current Wano arc, his Lebensraub, all the other attacks, we can see that Kaido has visible injuries and is bleeding from multiple places. But he still seems mostly fine, because Kaido is probably one of the most durable people in the entirety of One Piece. Maria, on the other hand, is panting hard. If his durability wasn't as high as it is, he would already be lying on the floor. This is a losing battle at the moment. So the battle continues, with Kaido launching another Horai Hake, and Maria prepares to counter, but something happens. Maria suddenly stops in his movement, as if he was being held by someone. What's going on here? Maria then hears a whisper in his ear. A womanly voice talks to him. The time is not right. Endure this loss, and the future may belong to us. Maria can't move. Something is holding him down in one place, leading him to be hit by the full force of Kaido's attack, which is just enough to knock him unconscious here at the moment. So Maria is unconscious. He lost this fight. Kaido grabs Maria and talks to the body as if he would still be conscious. And once again you lose, oversized onion. He throws Maria to the edge of the rooftop and turns his back to the captain of the raid and just continues talking. I always knew that there was no sliver of a chance of you being Joy Boy. This is the true ending of your journey, Maria. Now join your comrades that I killed so many years ago. But the moment Kaido turns around again and basically wants to finish Maria to show all of the raid that he actually killed their leader, he wants to cut off the head of Maria, the leader of the alliance, but Maria's not there anymore. All he can see is that there is, in the place where Maria was, there is something else. he doesn't see Maria. What he sees is a small ramp made out of stone, leading straight into the ocean. Kaido looks down on the edge, thinking to himself, like, basically he's thinking, whatever. Maria is unconscious, and if he somehow fell down off the island, he's dead. Maria can fly, and at least Maria can fly. And that's how he just falls into the ocean. And that's just going to be an even more miserable death than going to be finished by the actual captain of the entire, like, enemy crew that Maria is fighting against. It's a disappointing death if you just drown. So, this is the point. Maria is still unconscious. He's falling through the air, through the sky, with no one there to help him. And what was this mysterious voice that talked to him that if he actually can endure this loss, he will win the entire war? What is going on here? What is up with Yuma, who's actually, like, alive again? What is all of this stuff that's currently being set up? This battle has taken an unforeseen turn of events, and all we know is that we have to wait another week or maybe multiple weeks until we return back to see what is going on with Maria. And this has been today's part of Shadow Piece. I really hope you enjoyed this part, and if you liked it, why don't you consider clicking on the like button? And if you don't want to miss any of my other videos, like future what if scenarios, original stories, or the strongest devil fruit videos for ultimate devil fruit guides, all these things are going to come out in the future, and if you don't want to miss them, click on the subscribe button. That's not too hard for you to do, I think. So, this has been Pyro Prima, and I hope all of you stay happy, healthy, and most importantly, cultured. Well, hot as well. But this is all for today, so I hope we see each other again in the next video. Until then, take care. Pyro out.